Hello again and welcome back to the channel. I'm continuing Battlestar Galactica. This is Season 2, Episode 12, Resurrection Ship Part 2. I just watched Part 1. I feel like I talked about it a lot there, so I'm not really going to get into specifics here in the intro, other than I'm so curious to see what's going to happen. I'm excited, I'm anxious about it, and I just want to get into it. So, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're trying to get to 100,000 and could really use your help getting there. Like the video, throw in a comment. It helps with the algorithm. Check out the Patreon page where you can watch ahead, several episodes ahead over there, both with the uncut but also the cut down versions that you see here on YouTube. There's a link down in the description and a pinned comment telling you exactly how far ahead I am. And there's a link for the merch store as well in the description. So yeah, please check that one out. And that's it. Let's do this. Battlestar Galactica Season 2, Episode 12. Here we go. Huh? Just floating? Whoa. What? What the frack is this? Floating in space. 48 hours earlier. Oh, don't do that.
So you're gonna do this?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I could use some backup. I'll understand if you can't.
You know better than that.
Well, that's good.
Thank you.
Something that I didn't even talk about before. What's gonna happen to them when they, if and when they shoot Cain on the bridge of the Pegasus? Like, aren't they just gonna get shot themselves?
Sunshine Boys are here.
You know, the man you killed saved my life and the lives of
50 other men, you miserable frack.
Hey. You? You call me sir.
The glass. I can't hear you.
So why don't you open
Why
the
don't you
door?
come in here?
I'm in.
That's a great idea, Chief.
Oh, they really want to do this.
Oh, we're doing this. Oh, okay.
Slow it down. Slow it down. Just think about what you're doing here.
Just think about what we're doing here, guys.
We'll take it real slow, sir.
Hey!
What are we doing? What are you doing? Hit him with soap, because then you won't see.
A bar of soap, plain old towel. How bad could it be, right? Be surprised.
Yeah. Thank you, Jack.
Specialist Gage. Those men in there, are they wearing colonial uniforms?
Yes, sir. They killed Lieutenant.
Shut your fucking mouth!
See, I don't quite understand what I just saw, because I think I saw you two knuckle draggers treating those men like they were Cylons, which of course carries a penalty on this ship that is quite severe. Now get the hell out of here.
What? Death?
Sure.
So penalties, like whatever you do, is just death.
I owe Lieutenant Thorne my life, as to many people on this ship.
He was trying to rape a prisoner.
You can't rape a machine, Lieutenant.
Of course you can. What else? What would you call it then?
Some people get exactly what they deserve. I read about your XO. Maybe he needs to get popped in the mouth every once in a while, I know you're very close with Adama. And I know he's had to make some very hard choices over the last few months.
But
Well, then maybe you can understand why he did what he thought he had to do when you said you were gonna execute Hilo into your...
I've had to watch a lot of kids be put into body bags. You think I don't understand his feelings towards his men?
you're fine with killing civilians.
Sometimes terrible things have to be done.
Would you justify it like that? Okay.
If we let our conscience get in the way, you know what happens? There are more kids in those body bags.
Kind of think she's just like helping Starbuck feel better about the whole mission.
Promise me that when that moment comes, you won't flinch. Do not flinch.
Well, I suspect she won't.
Kara told me about her mission.
Come to change her mind.
Just wanted to hear it from you.
Decision's been made.
That's how you resolve your differences with your superior officers.
This was a very hard decision. But I think the president's right. This is the best way to safeguard the fleet.
The president?
You just gave away that it was Roslyn's idea.
She's made of sterner stuff than people give her credit for. Is this all I have to sign?
Yep.
Lieutenant, it's good to see you.
So, knowing that it was Roslyn's idea, does that change anything for Apollo?
Make ship ready for combat. Set condition 1 throughout the ship.
Just gonna pass each other in the hallway there, not knowing that you've got essentially
hunting,
like the
Captain.
same missions. Good hunting, you two. Hey. Damn, yeah, that is one hell of a scar.
Wait outside.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm gonna talk to Sharon.
I've asked you here to find out why the Cylons hate us so much.
Huh.
I mean, hate might not be the right word.
I don't want to fence with you. I just want to know why.
It's what you said at the ceremony before the attack, when Galactica was being decommissioned. That humanity was a flawed creation. And that people still killed one another for petty jealousy and greed. You said that humanity never asked itself why it deserved to survive. Maybe you don't.
Okay, so that's it. All right, we are doing it now. It's happening.
Resurrection ships firing up their FTL drives. They're getting ready to jump.
Come on. Boom.
Red Wing initiated attack run out.
Okay, so that's when it just, and now he's floating in space. Okay, so here we are.
Alert the search and rescue Raptor.
Watch your intervals.
Okay, this is crazy. All right, dude, what are you gonna do?
Mr. Gator, order batteries Alpha through Echo to switch to salvo fire.
What is he thinking? Oh no! Puncture. Frack. How much oxygen? Oh. At least he's got one hell of a view.
Tens of thousands of Cylons are about to die. Tens of thousands, Gaius. God will not forgive this sin.
Do you think God will forgive us?
God forgives all.
Huh.
You think she can help you? You think that that broken woman can offer you even a fraction of what I can? I know God's plan for you. I know how to help you fulfill your destiny.
I kinda like her better than you.
I used to love getting to the pyramid game just before tip-off. By timing it right, I could sit down right at the horn and then let the emotion of the crowd flood over me.
That's beautiful.
And I always had 2 tickets.
No.
One for me and one for you.
Damn, dude. Great scene, though. Say your position.
Are you out there?
Why aren't you saying anything? What? Dude.
I'm sorry, Kira.
Oh, he's blacking out. Whoa! Look at them all. Damn, they did it. But come on, someone's gonna save him, right? Yeah, okay, there we go.
Clear!
Yep, well. Oh, thank frack.
I say again, Apollo is all right.
I didn't expect for him to die at this point.
All the remaining Cylons have jumped away. It's over, sir.
But, okay, what now? Because, like, they are there on the bridge with Adama. Starbuck is not where... Okay. There she is.
I wish you were here, Lee.
Doing this all alone. She's gonna know something's up just by looking at you.
I am so very proud of you.
Don't say that.
Signal from the flagship, sir. Admiral Cain on the line.
Put her through.
Congratulations, Commander.
Congratulations to you too, Admiral. Significant victory. Is Starbuck with you?
Yes, she is.
Mrs. Starbuck?
I've been thinking about what we talked about before.
Don't go through with it?
It's not enough to survive. One has to be worthy of surviving. That's all.
I think that's very wise, sir.
Okay.
Commander, I wonder if my XO is standing close by.
Yes, he is.
What about Cain then? Is she gonna change her mind as well? I don't think so.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, Jack.
Thank you, sir.
He is also sweating bullets, just like Starbuck.
That's all.
That's all. Oh, they both...
Yes, sir.
They both changed their minds. What?
You look like you could use a drink.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, there was something I wanted to tell you. Last night, I was walking down this corridor here when I saw this...
Okay, what, guys, what are we doing? Are you just escaping together now? Or, okay, to get a gun so that he can... Now, is he gonna go through with this?
I can't do this.
Yeah, no.
Suicide is a sin.
What you need is justice.
No, wait. Are you gonna just let her loose? Damn. I think Cain is done for.
Tell me, Admiral. Can you roll a
Frick you.
You're not my type.
Oh, this episode.
And she died knowing that her ship and her crew were safe and that her mission had been accomplished. Nothing was more important to her than her ship, her crew, and her mission.
That's true.
And as I take command of Pegasus, I pledge to uphold those values.
And now he takes command of Pegasus. I'm not mad about that.
She faced things. She looked them right in the eye, and she didn't flinch.
What I think about what she went through after the attack. All alone.
She didn't worry. She didn't second guess. She acted.
That's also true.
It might be hard to admit or hard to hear, but I think that we were safer with her than we are without.
Huh. So, she like the only casualty of that entire operation?
Are you okay?
No, not really. I let you down. I wasn't there when you needed me.
Oh, didn't do that on purpose.
Let's just be glad that we both came back alive, all right?
That's just it, Kara. I didn't want to make it back alive.
Why? And why are you eavesdropping, Dee? Okay. The boys are back.
So, where do we go from here?
How did the Cylon manage to get off the Pegasus undetected?
Okay, I was waiting for.
Thank the gods that you did not have to do what I advised. That makes me very happy.
How are you feeling?
I could sleep for about a year, but you, however, do not have that luxury because you have a new job.
Took a little while to find that jeweler.
Thank you.
Promoting him to Admiral?
I do believe that someone who commands more than one ship is called an admiral.
Damn.
Congratulations, Admiral Adama.
Admiral Adama.
I never gave up hope. I just stopped trying to get these a long time ago.
Just goes to show you, Bill. Never give up hope.
Same goes for you, Laura.
Never give up hope. Oh. What? Huh? Okay. Just on the lips. That was the end. Holy frick. That was Resurrection Ship Part 2. This show is just it's giving me anxieties. It really, really is. Oh man. These 2 episodes. That was a lot, but it was so good. Like, some of the best from the series so far. Which is saying a lot, because all of the episodes have been stellar, great. Like they're definitely like standouts, but overall it's just so well put together, man. Oh, okay. They did it. The mission was a success, and the 2 assassination missions, they didn't go through with it. But Cain still died. And I don't know now how I feel about that. Like going into this episode, I was like in a place of, okay, it's either Cain or Adama. And if that's the question, then if that's the case, then goodbye Cain. Like I'm not gonna have any second thoughts there, you know, like choosing Adama over Cain. But then they both sort of wisened up, I guess, and from their interactions with the people around them, and it was, you know, looking like, okay, we can move forward together, hopefully, even though sure there's gonna be disagreements, it's gonna be hard, but we're better for it. And having someone like Cain to, you know, sometimes make those tough decisions, because like I'm not gonna like, I know I'm very much, I'm a bit of a softie. I know. And especially like when it comes to, you know, like strictly following military protocol, I know I sort of question that a lot, but I also know how necessary it can be. And then how necessary a person like Cain might also be, given the situation that humanity is in. And Starbuck kind of said as much in that eulogy speech at the end. But yeah, Cain still died, and it was number 6 who did it. And I was like really curious about, okay, because we didn't really see what happened after, you know, the screen kind of went to black there. Shot her. Was she gonna get away with, like, Gaius mentioned a place where he could keep her safe. I'm racking my brain, and where can he sort of like stow her away and no one's gonna find her? And like they were able to get off the ship, and did we even see Gaius after the whole thing went down? Has he gone AWOL as well, and nobody like has like really noticed, or no one's talking about it? Or, like I'm sure like all of that is gonna come back. It's gonna come up. I'm gonna get my answers. It was just definitely on my mind towards the end of the episode when he decided to let her go or help her, and I guess that she also decided to trust him. And she's gonna live on, at least for a little longer. She doesn't want to commit suicide because that's a sin. She's definitely not gonna do that. Like I thought for a minute there, for a second, and I said as much, that he was like straight up just gonna let her loose on the ship, just go on a killing spree, and then like you will eventually get killed yourself, but then you get justice. But no, it was just strictly going after that one person, and even meant like saying that line, can you roll over, can you beg, that Cain said in the room there with her. So she totally threw that back in her face. And again, I just don't know how I feel about the whole thing, but I'm so enthralled. I don't know what word to use, but like just that whole relationship between Gaius and number 6, both the one in his head, but also now the one that he rescued, the physical version of her, the one that he can straight up touch and interact with. And he is also just such an interesting character. I'm really like everything he does and what must go on in his head about his feelings towards number 6, no matter what version it is. It's still, it's just, so damn interesting and so intriguing. But yeah, a lot more also happened in the episode, definitely with some of the other characters, like seeing Starbuck walking down that hallway and just sweating bullets, her hand on the gun. And Cain must have known that something was up, because it was just you could see it in Starbuck's face. And I guess maybe also the same with Jack. He also was sweating bullets, and it must have been obvious that something was going on, but he was just so relieved when he didn't have to do it. He just started laughing out loud, and now he is in command of the Pegasus, which I think is a good idea. I've imagined he's got the trust of the people there. They're loyal to him, and we also saw him sort of come to the rescue of Hilo and Tyrell, which I liked that scene again, because it felt true to that character, and that he wouldn't want them to do that horrible thing that they were in the middle of, treating other humans like that, and superiors even, and there would be a punishment that he just said it was going to be severe. I guess it's just, again, you're gonna be put down sort of a deal. But then he also no sympathy whatsoever for the Cylon, like Sharon. You can't rape a machine, which I disagree with, but again, I understand his position and the position of the people from the Pegasus with what they've been through compared to what the people of the Galactica has been through. They just haven't had as much experience with the Cylons, or at least not in the same way. Just still strictly sees them as the enemy, machines. Boom, that's it. So his reaction there, it was quite understandable. But both Hilo and Tyrell, they made it back to the Galactica. Hilo back with Sharon, and it seemed like with Tyrell just, turning around and walking away there in the end, that just, maybe, he's able to let go now of his relationship to Sharon, even though it was with a different Sharon, the one that we call Boomer. So a lot of great character moments. Something that worries me is then Lee, Apollo, because we started the episode with seeing him floating in space, so you knew it was coming, and that's also why I was like, they're not going to kill him off like that by just letting you know that he's going to end up in that situation at the beginning of the episode, and then just having him die like that as well. But it just showed us that he was actually prepared for it. He didn't want to go on. Damn, dude. I'm sure we're gonna get more into that, but I'm so worried for the guy now. I don't want him to go. I enjoy his character. I enjoy watching all of them. But in the end, the mission, it was a success. They destroyed that entire Cylon fleet there, including the resurrection ship. We saw all of the bodies floating out in space, and then what I was, the thing that I mentioned that I was curious about in the last one, was it in the last one or was it this one? I don't know. It kind of just blends together with me, like we're watching both of them in one go. But with the resurrection ship, I sort of wanted someone to go on board and then have a look at all of the different models so that we could identify them. But yeah, no, and I don't think that, like, if I go back and watch the episode and I sort of just try to pause at certain moments, that I'm not going to be able to identify them necessarily. Or maybe I would be able to, but I don't want to. I want the series to play out in the way that it's supposed to, so that I'll get surprised when another Cylon is inevitably revealed. But the mission was a success, and now moving forward, the situation for the entire fleet has definitely changed as well. And I'm glad, because that was also something I was like, I have a feeling that the Pegasus is not going to make it out of this. But that was, back when I was sure that neither Adama nor Cain were going to back down from their respective, like, assassination missions. But now we do have both Battlestars in the fleet, one commanded by Jack, and then another, I guess, still commanded by Adama, but he's no longer just a commander. He has been promoted to Admiral, because he's in charge of the entire fleet, both the Battlestars. And he got, that promotion from Roslin. That was a beautiful scene. And yeah, he can be tough and also a hard ass for sure, but he's a softie, and he really has a, what do you want to call it? Yeah, a soft spot for the people around him, and like the people that he cares about, and he cares deeply, and also about Roslin now, evident by the little kiss on the lips in the end. And I guess, that's still a big question. How is Roslin? Is Roslin going to survive the cancer, if that can even be done? Like, I feel like they've hinted at a couple of times now that, like, maybe there might be a way, like with the Cylon technology. Like, I at least think that could be the key. But if she succumbs to her illness, I won't be surprised either. Like, open for, like, whatever's gonna happen in this series. Like, I'm just gonna let it happen. There's gonna be surprises still, but oh yeah, wrapping up here. Those were the two amazing episodes, Resurrection Ship Part 1 and 2. Pretty much sort of on the edge of my seat there. So intense, and just gonna repeat what I said at the beginning of this discussion. This series is giving me anxieties, but in a good way, I guess, because it's just, it's so damn good. So damn good. But that's gonna do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you as soon as possible. So say we all.